looks like they've just opened the chimney. Today we're having a very hot day, so they opened this side so that the air will flow in as it's going to be hot. So termites, they can regulate the temperature. So by opening this chimney or this hole, then it allows the air to flow in and keep that temperature that is allowing them to produce fungus. So they keeping the temperature at 28 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature that they are able to produce the fungus. So termites, they don't have a leader that gives them commands. So each and every member in the termitaria know exactly what to do without being commanded by someone. Unlike us, we even having the schedule that from this day to these days you are working, and from that days and the other days somebody is working. Somebody is working. So termites, when they about to start the termitaria, normally you see them flying during the first rain. So after it rained, then the sun the next morning is shining, burning like today. Then in the evening, that's where you're going to see lots and lots of termites flying. That's what we call the nuptial flight. So they normally fly. Each termite that will be able to fly about 1.2 meters from the hole and fly over that distance, he qualifies to be the king or the queen. So those that are failing to fly that distance, as soon as they come out, the wings are falling, they don't qualify. Then they have to come back to the termitaria and be the workers or the soldiers. So those that have successfully fly that distance, they are going to start their own termitaria. So you will see the pair, one at the back of the other one, moving, searching for a suitable site where they can start their own termitaria. So once they find a site, they start digging and start building. So from there, it is said that a cup-sized termite mound is equal to 10 years. So it's only 2 individuals that are working there, then trying and build their own empire. So after some years of building, and the queen will have a chance to rest, and she's no longer working. There is workers, there is soldiers for protecting, then they supply food, they go out and harvest and bring in the organic matters to the termitaria. Then they chew and swallow, then regurgitate it, then keep it at 28 degrees. Then from there, that's where the mushrooms will come out, or the mushrooms will be produced in that temperature. So from there, that's what the queen eats. And once she starts eating those mushrooms, she swell and become big. It is said that it can swell up to a size of a human thumb, which will be maybe my size or less. Then from there, it cannot move. It stays in one place, and its work is laying eggs. It is said that the termite queen can lay plus or minus 30,000 eggs a day. So
magical mushrooms.
It lays the eggs, then the workers and the workers are, its duties is to remove the eggs and store it to the right side. And the duty of the soldiers is for protecting. Immediately there is a break. If you can break there, the first termite that you will see is the soldier, the one with a big head with big pincers. The other day I tried and break, but I was slow. As I was breaking, then I had the bite of my life, and it cuts the skin, and I was bleeding. Lots of blood were coming out. Then I had to press for some times until I stopped bleeding. So they have big pincers. So those are the ones that are responsible for safety. So they are the ones that are fighting the enemies. So, but interesting, some of the enemies, they like the bite, like your advert. It breaks the hole, then stick the tongue in, and as they're biting, then it pulls in the tongue. All the termites are in the mouth, and again it sticks the tongue like that. And in places like Lipompo, there are some areas that they do eat termites. What they do, they will also break and find, and especially they're using the thatch grass. They stick into the termitaria, and as they're biting the grass, and then they pull out and then pull into the container, and again stick the stick into the mount, and like that until they fill the container or get the amount that they are looking for.
But you've stopped that sport.
Sorry?
You've stopped the sport of cracking and testing.
I will try it. I hope I'm not going to be beaten. Just that now it's getting warm, so they also reducing the temperature in order to stay at that 28 degrees. But at night or early morning, if you put your hand here, you can feel the heat that is being generated inside by the termite. So the termite queen, it is said that the termite queen can live up to 50 years, or between 30 and 50 years. So they can live very long. And once it dies, one of the youngsters will take over, getting the food from the queen that they have been feeding the queen, then start swelling, and again it keeps on. If you can get a chicken that can lay 30,000 eggs a day, then you are a rich
into the
man.
big business.
Yeah. For you will supply the whole country. You have 30,000 a day, and you are a big supply. So let's see if we break here. Who's gonna come? We are waiting. Or I will keep breaking if you're not coming out. Come on, soldier. Looks like the soldiers are sleeping. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Means they far. Okay, let's break here. Okay, here.
It's too early, they're sleeping.
No one is coming in. If you look down here, you can see some inside there. You see it?
No.
Have a good look. You will see some. Do you see any movements?
Uh-uh.